Chronos V, a desolate world, silent for millennia. Beneath its surface, an ancient evil stirred. Energy crackled. Runes glowed, pulsing with malevolent power. The time had come to claim the galaxy. Deep within the planet's core, a monstrous entity awoke. It was called Xylar, a being of pure energy, driven by an insatiable hunger. Xylar stretched out, tendrils of power reaching across space. Its target, Earth. Xylar summoned its warriors, brutal, grotesque creatures, eager to spread terror and destruction. They answered their master's call, their ships swarming like locusts, ready to devour everything in their path. The invasion had begun. The Space Academy buzzed with activity. Young cadets trained, their faces full of hope, dreaming of adventures among the stars. But today, everything changed. A distress call, faint but urgent, crackled across the comms. It was from a distant outpost near Chronos V. Cadet Alex, top of his class, listened intently. Static crackled, then a garbled voice.
This is Outpost Zeta, under attack. Strange ships. They're...
The transmission cut out. Silence. Then all hell broke loose. Alarms blared. Red lights bathed the academy in an eerie glow. Instructors barked orders, their faces grim. The cadets, their youthful excitement replaced by a chilling fear, rushed to their stations. This was no drill. Chaos reigned as the cadets prepared for war, their movements a blur of urgency and determination. Mechanics worked feverishly, outfitting their sleek starfighters with experimental weaponry, each piece meticulously checked and double-checked. Alex and his team, handpicked for their exceptional skills, felt a surge of adrenaline as they readied themselves for the impending battle. They knew the risks, but fear had no place in their hearts. Their training had prepared them for this moment. Professor Chen, the Academy's head instructor, addressed the cadets, her voice firm despite the dire situation, instilling confidence in each of them.
This is Earth's last line of defense. We must stand strong. Your courage and skill are all that stand between us and annihilation. Remember your training and trust in each other.
Her words echoed in the vast hangar, a solemn reminder of the stakes. Alex strapped into his starfighter, the controls familiar under his touch, a sense of calm washing over him. His wingmates, Lena and Jake, ran pre-flight checks, their faces a mask of determination, every movement precise and practiced. The fate of humanity rested on their young shoulders. They were ready, united in their mission and unwavering in their resolve. Warping through the vast emptiness of space, Alex and his team arrived at the last known coordinates of Outpost Zeta, their hearts heavy with anticipation and dread. It was a scene of utter devastation, a graveyard of twisted metal and shattered dreams. The outpost was reduced to smoldering debris, countless escape pods drifting aimlessly through the void, silent witnesses to the chaos that had unfolded. And then they saw them, emerging from the shadows like specters of doom. Alien ships, sleek and menacing, emerged from behind a shattered asteroid field, their presence a stark contrast to the desolation around them. They were unlike anything Alex had ever seen, their technology far surpassing human capabilities. Grotesque and organic in design, they pulsed with an eerie internal glow. The enemy had arrived and the battle was inevitable. Lasers blazed across the void as Alex and his wingmates weaved through the enemy formation, their starfighters outmatched but not outmaneuvered, each pilot pushing their skills to the limit. Explosions lit up the darkness, each detonation a testament to the ferocity of the fight, the stakes higher than ever before. Alex, his heart pounding, expertly piloted his starfighter through a hail of enemy fire. He had taken down 2 enemy ships, but more kept coming, their numbers seemingly endless. They were relentless, their attacks growing fiercer with each passing moment. Suddenly, a chilling voice crackled over the comms. It was cold, devoid of any emotion, and spoke in a language that sent shivers down Alex's spine. It was Xylar, the ancient evil itself, and it was toying with them.
You fight bravely, little ones, but your efforts are futile. Your world will fall just like countless others before it.
The voice was gone as quickly as it had appeared, leaving behind a chilling silence. The remnants of Earth's space fleet, along with Alex and his fellow cadets, made their final stand in orbit above their home planet. Below, cities burned, the air filled with the smoke of destruction, but the human spirit, much like the cadets themselves, refused to break. The battle raged, explosions rocked the heavens, each blast a tiny star in the vastness of space. Alex and his wingmates fought with the fury of cornered animals, their skills honed to a razor's edge, but the enemy kept coming, wave after wave.
Your defiance is admirable, but ultimately meaningless. Surrender now and your deaths will be swift.
Alex, his face grim, knew they were facing impossible odds, but surrender was not an option. Just when all hope seemed lost, Alex, through the chaos of battle, noticed a flaw in the enemy's formation. The enemy ships, though formidable, had a critical vulnerability that could be exploited. Their ships, though powerful, were reliant on a central command ship, a massive vessel that pulsed with Xyla's dark energy. This command ship was the linchpin of their entire fleet, controlling and coordinating their every move. It was their only chance. The realization hit Alex like a bolt of lightning. They had to take out the command ship to stand any chance of victory. Alex rallied his wingmates, a desperate plan forming in his mind. He knew that the odds were against them, but he also knew that they had no other choice. They had to act quickly and decisively. They would use their agility and speed to punch through the enemy lines and take out the command ship, even if it meant sacrificing themselves. The plan was risky, but it was their only hope. They were Earth's last hope. The weight of the world rested on their shoulders, and they were determined not to let their planet down. Against all odds, they succeeded. Their bravery and skill in the face of overwhelming adversity turned the tide of the battle. With a final desperate maneuver, Alex fired his remaining missiles, the projectiles slamming into the command ship's vulnerable core. The explosion was immediate and catastrophic. A blinding flash of light engulfed the void, followed by a shockwave that sent the remaining enemy ships spiraling out of control. The battle was over. The enemy fleet was in disarray, their command structure shattered. Exhausted but triumphant, Alex and his fellow cadets watched as the last of the alien ships exploded, their threat extinguished. The sense of relief was overwhelming. Below them, Earth, scarred but alive, began its long road to recovery. The planet had endured much, but now there was hope for a brighter future. The cadets, against impossible odds, had saved their world. Their courage and determination had made the difference.
We did it. We saved Earth. The realization of their achievement began to sink in, and the cadets celebrated their hard-won victory.
The cadets, battered but victorious, knew that their courage and determination had made the difference. They'd faced the impossible and emerged triumphant. They had given humanity a chance to rebuild and to thrive once more. The future was uncertain, but for the first time in a long while, it was filled with hope and possibility.